Did you know that the organ sitting right between your ears is more powerful than the most advanced supercomputer? The human brain is 3 pounds of pure genius, and yet it keeps so many of its secrets hidden. Today, we're unlocking those secrets with 10 mind blowing facts about the human brain that'll leave you in absolute awe. Stick around, because fact number one will completely change the way you think about your own mind. Fact number 10: your brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb. Here's a shocker. Every second, your brain sends and receives signals through 86 billion neurons. Stick around, because fact number one will completely change the way you think about your own mind. Fact number 10: your brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb. Here's a shocker. Every second, your brain sends and receives signals through 86 billion neurons. These neurons communicate via tiny electrical impulses, producing about 20 watts of power, enough to light up a small bulb. Let that sink in for a second. Your thoughts, feelings, even the reason you're watching this video right now, are powered by microscopic electric currents zipping through your neural pathways faster than race cars. Now, imagine harnessing that energy. The possibilities are endless. Fact number 9: the brain can process information faster than the world's fastest computer. Your brain is an information processing beast. Your brain? A beast. An information processing beast. Every second, it performs about 1 quintillion operations. That's a billion calculations happening while you're casually tying your shoelaces, or deciding between a kale smoothie and a double cheeseburger. To put this into perspective, even the fastest supercomputers in the world, IBM's Summit, for example, can't compete with the raw power of your mind. And here's the twist. Your brain achieves all this while consuming less energy than a 20-watt light bulb. Efficiency at its finest. Fact number 8: your brain creates new pathways every single day. Many people think the brain stops growing after a certain age, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Thanks to something called neuroplasticity, your brain constantly reshapes itself, forming new connections between neurons. It does this every time you learn a new skill or challenge yourself mentally. Want to try it out? Learn a new language or start playing a musical instrument, and you'll literally be rewiring your brain. How cool is that? All right, next up, dark energy. Fact number 7: your brain has dark energy. This isn't some sci-fi plot. People. Your brain works just as hard when you're doing nothing as it does during complex tasks. Researchers call this mysterious phenomenon the default mode network. Even when you're spacing out or resting, your brain is buzzing with activity, solving problems, replaying memories, and even coming up with creative ideas. So, next time someone says you're daydreaming, tell them you're giving your brain space to innovate. Fact number 6: your brain is more active at night than during the day. Surprised? Fact number 6: your brain is more active at night than during the day. Surprised? While your body rests during sleep, your brain shifts into overdrive, replaying memories, organizing information, and solving problems. It's like a busy librarian reshelving books and tidying up after a chaotic day. This is why you might wake up with the solution to a problem you couldn't figure out before bed. Isn't it amazing how the so-called resting state is actually one of your brain's most productive modes? Next up, fact number 5. All right, fact number 5, the brain-gut connection. Ever get butterflies before a big presentation? That's your brain talking to your gut, literally. The gut-brain axis is a superhighway of information. They're constantly exchanging messages. All right, let's talk guts. Fact number 5, your brain and your gut are connected. Ever get butterflies before a big presentation? That's not just nerves. That's your brain talking to your gut, literally. The gut-brain axis is a real thing, people, a two-way superhighway. Here's the kicker. Your gut contains over 100 million neurons. Yes, neurons, making it like a second brain. Your gut isn't just for digestion. Its health directly impacts your mood, your memory, even your ability to make good decisions. So probiotics aren't just for hippies anymore. Fact number 4, you actually use 100% of your brain. Let's put another myth to bed, shall we? Forget the myth that you only use 10% of your brain. It's completely false. You actually use 100% of your brain. Forget that old myth about only using 10%. Brain scans clearly show activity in practically every part of your brain, even during simple tasks. So every single part is always working? Essentially, yes. Different regions handle different jobs, processing sounds, understanding emotions. You're not always solving complex equations, but that doesn't mean the rest of your brain is off. It's all being used, just depends on the situation. Your brain can store the equivalent of 2.5 petabytes of information. How much is that? Roughly 1 million gigabytes. Enough to store every photo and video you've ever taken, plus a whole lot more. That's insane. It accomplishes this by encoding memories through networks of neurons. But, as amazing as it is, your brain's storage isn't infinite. So memories fade to make room for new ones. Kind of like decluttering your hard drive, right? Your brain works like a predictive machine, continuing as the scene progresses. All right, let's move on to fact number 4.